A world without rules and laws, that is our quest. We are the seed. You have been stopped at the root. Find your seed and you have potency back. Welcome to the unseen world. So buckle up and get ready for this exciting ride back to Fantasia. Welcome to the unseen world with your hosts Shamila, Asha, Clem, and Diane.
Hello everybody, welcome to episode 11 of the Unseen World Talk Show, live from the Netherlands and Africa. This is Shamila and I'm here with my sister Asha. Are you ready, doll?
Yes, I'm ready. Yes. Let's go.
Cool. Well, today we will be covering the pineal gland, and we have a live healing session on the program Telepathy, which is connected to the pineal gland. And it is a very powerful healing. So let's bring on Clem and Diane from Africa. How are you guys?
Cool.
We're
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Oh, good. Cool.
Good.
Okay. All right. So let's begin with the shift, Clem and Diane.
Yeah. So the telepathy is built out of one mind connecting to another mind, and that it's out like 6 billion minds are all connected. And that's how it has power. And this mind, this telepathic mind, is connected to the pineal gland, which we're going to disconnect through the session and get your soul connected to the gland, and which means that the soul will finally turn the body into what you want it to be. It will manifest your reality. Okay? That's the
Okay. So are you saying, like Clem, it's like a hive mind and it's all connected to the matrix, the AI in metaphysics?
Exactly.
We're all connected to that? Oh, right. So, and that's why we never could use the pineal gland until today, actually.
Yeah. The symbol of the pineal gland is the unicorn. How's that?
Oh. And how about that all-seeing eye?
The third eye.
The third eye, because it's very
Well,
confusing about those two.
Yeah, well, it's consciousness. The third eye is the absolute conscious, the all-knowing. The architect changed that to the all-seeing eye, you see. Big Brother's watching you. But he first had to break the connection between the soul and the body by making telepathy. Now we're going back and we're going to conscientize the program Telepathy that your soul connects to the gland.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
one
Thank you.
aspect. There's two aspects to this telepathy. It's built out of words, communication. That's what we're going to do, words, and mental image picture. So let's take words first. Once we do the chart on words, we break the communication, so we turn it back into sound and light. And the next thing is mental image picture. So what is a mental image picture? A mental image picture is matter, energy, space, and time. So that's when your omega sign is open. So when you close, that'll be the next shift, closing mental image picture, so that the pictures of this reality, what you see is a copy of what's in the subconscious mind. And once you close that mental image picture by introducing white light, you go into a state of your own manifestation. That's what Neo in the Matrix said, no rules and no laws. Okay, so there's two shifts in it.
Can you give an example of it? Of that mental picture and then how it breaks with white light. Can you give an example?
Well,
Elaborate.
Hey?
Elaborate.
You want to elaborate?
Just a bit more.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Well, the mental image picture, it's made out of matter, energy, space, and time. So when we conscientize matter, energy, space, and time, you close the omega sign, you go into light and sound. So you hold the negative picture of his manifestation, and when you have light onto the negative picture, it deletes, and you put your picture there. You manifest your reality. How's that?
Yeah. So that is what now is happening right now.
You will not find anywhere in the universe. You won't find this conversation anywhere addressing this subject like this. Nowhere. Okay?
Yeah.
So if no one can prove me wrong, I'm right until you prove me wrong. And, you know, we got a feedback like a person who works in mental telepathy says, no, the words have disappeared and now there's only the picture. Well, today we did the picture when we closed the Omega sign on that you no longer manifest the mental image picture. Another thing is, you see, there's huge concern about the vaccination and all this. When you break telepathy, you break power to the number, say power to the 6 billion. It goes down to 1. And therefore, whatever the inoculation, it will have no effect on you. And especially when you break telepathy and you connect the soul to the body will be turned into sound. You see, it's the same as what the wall of Jericho was sound. The Jews attacked this fortress and they used sound. But why? Why would it work for the Jews? Because the Jews have the 0. Christians are at 1. So they had the sound. They were at 0 point. And that's why that sound can pull down any material energy and turn it back into sound and light. They know that. Okay. So when you look at this wall that's sitting in your room, it's only a copy of a hologramic picture that is built out of matter, energy, space, and time. So this is the first time you have received some inkling. What is a mental image picture? Matter, energy. The soul says, okay, I got it. And then it starts to conscientize. It starts to work. Sometimes the soul works, you might know or you might not know. It just starts to change. It's got like a little hook into this picture. You've got one little thread, and that little thread grows every second, and another thing, and another thing, and another. And all of a sudden, you find your reality changes, the way you speak, the harmonics you have, the sound of your vibration. You have much better pitch in your voice, much more calmer, and all these things. And you manifest your reality. Your fears go. Get it? When you take out telepathy and the Omega sign, what did I do? I came to fear. So I said, I'm going to turn the universe of all fear, I'm going to turn it through my soul back into consciousness. So they channel all the fear into me, and I'm sending consciousness right through the whole universe. That's a bit of a difference, isn't it? At least you're doing something. Now they say you must do nothing. Stay at home and don't even move. I mean, how dumb is that?
Yeah, exactly.
That is exactly. And that's why that mental picture of the whole COVID-19, they're sending it, and to keep it in our mind, and we are deleting it. That's cool.
Yeah. But they got to. So that's how to. So now you got the gist of it. Read anything else I want to talk about? Just give me your notes. Just summary. Just read it. Just.
Okay. Communication, basically, is built out of
telepathy.
Words.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I've done
close the Omega sign. Close the Omega sign.
Yeah.
Manifestation. Metaphysics.
Yeah, that's all part of it.
Okay. You do absolutes. You click unknowingly or knowingly.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So a lot of these sessions you might be thinking, well, doesn't it? But a lot of the stuff unknowingly has struck a chord in you and working deep in your consciousness and waking you up. That's this type of healing wakes you up, sets a little thing going, and it grows all the time. Okay, so I'm going to hand you to Di, and we're going to do telepathy. Okay. And the seed number is?
The seed numbers are 112, that's your seed. Okay, you've got parallel worlds. 2 is duality. That's 112. Your root number is 40, referring to mind, and your base number is 4. 4 is square 1 or the matrix. So there's the 3 points of your triangle, the basic geometric structure of every program.
And the formula?
And the formula is 12. 1 puts into 2, divided rule. Okay,
yeah.
Square 1 puts you there. Okay. So what we're moving now is telepathy is the higher state of unconsciousness. Okay. So we're going to move that by taking these words, and the word we use to change that energy is we're stepping up today. Okay. Our healings always change. They never remain the same. We work, and then that energy moves, and we don't have to repeat them, because once we do them, they go right through the whole system.
Okay. I just want to add that this is a total shift on the power, the greatest good for the greatest number. And when you break telepathy, the power of the number A to the power of 10 billion goes to 1. 1. Why 1? Because 1 is AI. It's not at 0. The soul is at 0. Have we got it? So, and this, it's only powerful to how many minds are connected. All things are connected. You see, the Red Indian said all things connected. In those days, I said, no, all things are one.
They're whole.
They're whole.
Not
and
some
that
of
got
the
them
pieces.
got them into a lot of trouble then.
Yeah.
But this is where where you have problems. It's to the power of everyone. So this is your first attempt to break the power X to the power of 1 billion. Boom. That's what you're breaking tonight. And you'll find that your ability to function is much more powerful in the matrix. Okay.
Cool.
That's the aim. And you connect to the body through the pineal gland, and ask any guru, he'll tell you if you can connect to the pineal gland, you have the keys to the galaxies. They know that.
You can manifest.
Yeah, you can manifest any reality.
You change reality.
Yeah. So that's what that's working on. Okay.
And that's why when Neo tried to jump from one building to the next, what he was affected by was telepathy. So he couldn't make that leap because of the telepathy. And then, of course, that was worked on, and therefore next time he moved, he just could move. There was no problem in space. Mm. He didn't have a barrier. And it was because of the pineal. He was connected to the pineal. Okay. So we're starting with the base number there, which is 4. And 4 is connected to beryllium. That's an atomic element. And we just give you a brief definition, because you are given an atomic element in place of your earth element, okay, so that it remains there. So now we just give you, it says it's a light, strong, brittle, gray. So it's brittle, it can break, gray, like mind, toxic, and bivalent. It's dual, okay, so we're going to remove this energy. So you're not working with that energy, 4. So beryllium is 4, and I'm going to work with Usher today. Usher will...
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
And Usher, we're going to work light and sound. So we're going to change this energy by saying the words light and sound to every word that we use. So we start off with beryllium, and it is letter 4, and therefore D. So we'll start with a couple of D words, and then you just put light and sound there. Okay, so D for dumb.
Dumb, light and sound.
Deaf.
Deaf, light and sound.
Dubious.
Dubious, light and sound.
Divided.
Divided, light and sound.
Divide and rule.
Divide and rule, light and sound.
Dreams.
Dreams, light and sound.
Deficit.
Deficit, light and sound. Devil, light and sound.
Devil and sound. Yes, you can always add. Devil.
Yeah.
Detail.
Detail, light and sound.
They say the devil is in the detail. Okay. Doomed.
Doomed, light and sound.
And damned.
Damned, light and sound.
Okay, so as you do the words, everybody out there, you're doing the words as well. And as you're doing it, light and sound, you are clearing that energy as well. Okay. It's not just staying here where we are. Okay, the next one we're going on to is 4AC. That's an anagram. Alternating currents. Okay.
Yeah.
Asha?
Alternating
AC.
currents, light and sound.
CA, chartered accountant.
CA, light and sound.
Okay, so that's chartered accountant, also California. Okay, next one is 413, CIA, Central Intelligence Agency.
CIA, light and sound.
And close it. 413, 13-4.
413, 13-4, light and sound.
Okay, so we run the numbers. The numbers are connected to the words. Okay, we run them forwards, which means we're running them clockwise, and we're running them anti-clockwise. So you learn to be flexible so that you can go back when things happen in your life. The reason, if you can't go back and find out exactly what happened, you can't handle it. In alchemies, you have to go back and see what it is. So this way, with the numbers which actually hold you in the timeline, you run it forwards and backwards. Okay, so just close it again. 413.
413, 13-4, light and sound.
Cool. And then the last one on this grid is 22, and it's AU, atomic symbol for gold. Ow. Sounds like ow.
AU, light and sound.
And close it. 422.
422, 22-4, light and sound.
Okay, now we're going to the root. That's the second grid, and that is under 40. And 40, the atomic element, it's called an atomic element, is zirconium, which is a false diamond. 40 is the number for mind. So every word on this grid is connected to the word mind. So you are indexed here into the mind.
False.
And false diamond, and to false diamond. Okay, it's a, yeah. So zirconium 40.
Zirconium 40, light and sound.
Cool. 4013 blue, color blue.
4013 blue, light and sound.
13 blank.
13 blank, light and sound.
CPU, Central Processing Unit.
CPU, light and sound.
Cool. And 13 ESP.
ESP, light and sound.
Okay, so ESP is part of telepathy. It's just another program. These
It's
are all
keeping you off the soul connecting to the pineal gland.
and your own manifestation.
And your own manifestation.
So you're reading the script. When you go on ESP, you're actually reading the script, and you will materialize the script also. Because it's like,
You're introducing the body into sound and light. It was once connected. We were sound and light. We could manifest anywhere. Now we're breaking the mind, bringing the thing in, and eventually the body will absolutely be a reflection, a manifestation of the soul.
of the soul, not of the mind.
And science, modern science today, acknowledges that you can make materialism through light and sound. See, since we've been doing this, they're all beginning to wake up and like, maybe we can make matter and energy. But that's because we have been moving these stuck axioms, concepts, which go nowhere.
Which we materialize. They're self-fulfilling prophecies.
They are excellent. They are superb beings that know how to stop us in our tracks, never get to where we want to go.
They decoy us.
I'll give them gold star, 10 gold stars.
Totally.
But unfortunately, we're unwinding them. We've had enough. Okay?
It had a beginning, and now it has an end. So we're completing. Okay, the next one there is GMT, anagram for Greenwich Mean Time, 4013, GMT. Sure?
GMT, light and sound.
Excellent. Next one, 13, Shaka. That's Shaka Zulu. Zulu
Shaka,
chief.
light and sound.
Light and sound, okay. Next one is weak.
Weak, light and sound.
Dumb.
Dumb, light and sound.
So all these words are part of what you are. It's like the anatomy of your telepathy. Are all these words combined. It's not just one word. So you think telepathy is one word. No, it's a whole collection of words which you have to remove at the same time, all strung together into a timeline, numbers, sequential logics. Okay, cool. Next one is fatal, 13, fatal.
Fatal, light and sound.
Good. 22, so we just close that. 4013.
4013, 1340, light and sound.
22, damned.
22, damned, light and sound.
That's catch-22. So when you're under catch-22, you're under the hash sign. You've got parallel worlds, and as above, so below. So now you're locked in a square, okay? And you're locked in the matrix. So 22 puts you in. You don't know these numbers. You see, you know the words, but you don't realize that the words are connected to numbers, and the numbers are more powerful, actually, even than the words. Because
it's to the power of.
How many?
The words are bad, but to the power of 10 billion makes it very toxic.
Yeah.
That's why numbers are more powerful than words. And when you get this, you start to build your own consciousness. You make your own, okay, this is what that figure. Click it, you become that. It becomes your way you function. You become functional instead of just like going along like, you got to test it out, I've got cancer of the breast or cancer in the foot or whatever.
Yeah.
Now I see it when I had a client the other day. He had throat cancer. 2 hours I began to wear, and by then the cancer growths on his throat were gone, down, finished. I'm like, what? Couldn't believe it. And he even went for chemotherapy. I wouldn't do that, but I'm not going to put a limit because it's a test. If I say no, it's a resistance. I said, do what you want to do. Then I explained to him you're not going to die of cancer, you're going to die of that. Oh, I didn't know that. I said, well, then think about twice going there. It's your business. But he did say the effect of the chemo had no effect on him.
No side effects.
Had no side effect. And that is very unusual. You either vomit or you lose hair or whatever. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're in the real harm of your life's demise. Okay, cool.
Cool. Okay, so we're continuing. Next one is debased 22. Asha?
Oh,
Hello?
sorry, yeah. 22, debased, light and sound.
Light and sound. 22, food. You were digesting what Clem was saying there. Okay.
Yeah. No, and also my microphone was out, so that's why I thought it was open.
Okay, lovely.
22, food, light and sound. Light and sound.
Even your food is controlled by this telepathy, how much food we need. Okay.
Yeah.
Galena is
light and sound.
Okay, we put crystals because crystals are pure light and they assist with working on the light, the energy of light. Okay.
Yeah.
Just by the sound of the word. Okay, it has a power. Okay, 22, gamble.
Light and sound.
22, whole. This thing puts you in a hole.
Light and sound.
22, liar.
22, liar, light and sound.
22, mind.
Mind, light and sound.
22, pain.
Pain, light and sound.
As you can see, all these words are under 22, 40, 22. They have a combination. So although they're different words, the actual energy field on these numbers are the same.
Yeah.
Mind.
Okay, I have to interrupt. We are
1 minute
almost there. So we're going, it's less than a minute. So we're going to a break right now, guys, and speak after the break. Thank you very much.
Cool.
This is the Unseen World, a place for metaphysical insights, alchemy shifts, and the soul. Share your thoughts of the show by calling 702-425-9230. That's 702-425-9230. Find us worldwide on Skype at KCOR Radio or jump in our live chat room at kcorradio.com.
It's as simple as that.
More consciousness awakening from the metaphysical matrix after a word from our sponsors.
One of the planet's most powerful antioxidant products is here for you to enjoy. Chaga mushroom tea. This tea has been used as a potent natural health solution for thousands of years. In fact, the Chinese call it king of the herbs. The health value alone is worth a look as Chaga mushroom tea packs a punch with pure vitality and smooth energy. It's 100% wild crafted, safe, and effective. Get it now at arcticchaga.com. That's ARCTICCHAGA.com or call 916-969-2678. That's 916-969-2678. Chaga Mushroom Tea. Chaga Mushroom Tea. Order your supply today.
They say that the truth is stranger than fiction. What if they are one and the same?
It's a life form, unlike anything we know, not cellular but electrical in nature, extremely intelligent.
Join Dave Emmons, host of The Strange Truth, every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, as he connects the dots that others miss. The Strange Truth is a groundbreaking 2-hour talk show that interviews the hottest UFO experts, experiencers, whistleblowers, and spiritual masters from around the world.
A tool for people to connect with the universe and begin to understand it.
The Strange Truth. It digs deep into current events, the extraterrestrial contact phenomenon, explores suppressed history, and dissects false flag conspiracy, all while expanding your spiritual ascendance.
What was that name again?
The Strange Truth, hosted by Dave Emmons, live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on the KCOR Digital Radio Network. Come get tomorrow's news today.
Every year, around the world, thousands of golden retrievers are abused, abandoned, and neglected, and they need your help. Goldens Without Borders is a 501c3 not-for-profit company located in the heart of southern Nevada. They focus on golden retrievers in countries where neglect and mistreatment is of the worst imaginable. Even the smallest donations go a long way to saving a life and helping put these beautiful dogs into loving, forever homes. Come be a part of a network of people working hard to make the world a safer and more humane place for all living creatures. To make a donation, or if you're interested in adopting or fostering, please visit goldenswithoutborders.org. Goldens Without Borders, help make a difference today.
Vegas, baby!
Vegas' #1 source for talk and new music.
How cool is that?
Make the sound we broadcast as loud as possible.
You're listening to The Unseen World, a show that explores new concepts of how the metaphysical matrix reality actually works. To share your thoughts, call 702-425-9230. That's 702-425-9230.
Give us a call now.
Worldwide callers use Skype name KCOR Radio. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KCOR Radio. Even better, join the consciousness revolution within our live chat room at kcorradio.com. Now back to The Unseen World with your hosts Shamila, Asha, Clem, and Diane.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Unseen World talk show. Let's carry on with the telepathy program and the pineal gland.
Okay,
are you ready,
cool.
guys?
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah.
We're ready.
So we're working on 40, which is mind, which is the root. We're dealing with the root, okay? And the last word we did there was 4022 is pain. Okay, Asha, you can close that.
Yeah.
4022.
4022, 2240, light and sound.
Okay, next one we're going to is 4058, brain dead. Light
Brain dead, light and sound.
deranged.
Deranged, light and sound.
All these are the same number, 58. Fragile.
Fragile, light and sound.
Sound. Close that, 4058.
40, 58, 58, 40, light and sound.
Excellent. Okay, next one is Chiron. Chiron is half man, half horse. That's a mutation. It's made by the program. It's nothing to do with consciousness. Consciousness doesn't make mutations. And it's on the number 67. 67 comes to the number soul. So it's being, like soul is being hijacked under this mutation. So 4067, Chiron.
Chiron, light and sound.
Chairman.
Chairman, light and sound.
Chopped. You got chopped down to
light and sound.
Okay, 67, exchange.
Exchange, light and sound.
So there's a subliminal command here that you're going to exchange your soul for this program, okay, which is mine. Okay, exchange, light and sound. Next one is geodesic.
Geodesic dome, light and sound.
Period.
Period, light and sound.
So these numbers are all 67 on soul. So period means stop, period means menstrual, and period means time. So all these words are playing into you, okay, and it's how you actually work with them, okay, how they affect you. So 46.
They are telepathically in, and you read them, and you
materialize them.
You materialize it. And the great about this is you get, by this telepathy, you get trapped in your own illusion. That is the most dangerous place, when you're trapped in your own illusion.
Because it's the hardest thing to break. Is
and now you've come to the place where your hell is. This is hell. Welcome to hell.
Unbelievable. Light and sound. Hell. Light and sound.
Light and sound. In chorus. Okay, lovely. Okay, next one, 67, reliance. There you are,
67, reliance, light and sound.
That's why they take the mind instead of the soul. Because
cleverly plotted together.
Cleverly plotted in there, okay.
Just listen to the words.
So close it. 40, 67,
40, 67, 67, 40, light and sound.
76 we go. Condemned, divorced and fiction.
Condemned, divorce and confection?
No, fiction. Fiction.
Oh, fiction.
As in,
fiction. Light and sound.
Okay, cool. Next one is revenge. Light and sound.
Light and sound.
Close it. 40, 76.
40, 76, 76, 40, light and sound.
85, auditing, British.
85, auditing, British, light and sound.
Creation and falsehood.
Creation and falsehood, light and sound.
Figures and incurable.
Figures and incurable, light and sound.
So you have a subliminal command which says things are incurable. So whatever you try, you can attempt all sorts of things, and you land up with this thing not being able to be cured because of this word that's sitting. But once you arrive at it, which means we are arriving at in the origin or in the source of the sorcery, you see it for what it is, it goes back into light and sound, and you're no longer being run by this word. Okay. Next word, 85, marinated.
Marinated, light and sound.
No ether.
No ether, light and sound.
Not here.
Not here, light and sound.
Okay. The devil.
The devil, light and sound.
Just hang on to not here. So you're there. So when you're there, you're in Lucifer's realm. Now you break not here, you get back to here and now at your 0 point.
And you hear and you sound.
Yeah. And the soul then connects to body.
The body through the pineal gland. Yeah. Okay.
80. You're all doing very well. Carry on.
Excellent. The form. 85, the form.
Light and sound.
The golem.
The golem, light and sound.
Violence.
Violence, light and sound.
Close that. 40, 85.
40, 85, 85, 40, light and sound.
94, abortion.
94, abortion, light and sound.
Arrogant, cause effect.
Arrogant, cause effect, light and sound.
Death row.
Death row, light and sound.
Esoteric.
Esoteric, light and sound.
Exemplar.
Exemplar, light and sound.
Frenzy.
Frenzy, light and sound.
Harmony.
Harmony, light and sound.
So this will attack your harmony, okay? Innocent, innocent.
Innocent, light and sound.
Insecure.
Insecure, light and sound.
Insomnia.
Insomnia, light and sound.
Practices.
Practices, light and sound.
Privacy.
Privacy, light and sound.
Terror.
Chiara?
No, terror. Terror.
Oh,
Terrified.
Terror, light and sound.
Yeah, not terra firma. 94, unicorn.
Unicorn, light and sound.
Sacred space.
Sacred space, light and sound.
Okay, so that's a decoy. Because your soul is everywhere. It doesn't have a sacred space. In other words, for there to be a sacred space, there has to be a space that is defiled, that is not sacred. Okay, so it means that you're running a dual program here. So close that.
40, 94, 94, 40, light and sound.
Okay, 103. 103 is the number for Mercury. The symbol for Mercury is fight poison with poison.
All right, I just want to add another point. So 97.5% of the world's population sold into this, gave their souls for this program, but they never realized what they sold themselves into, and now they're reading what they bought. And that is what and once they get what they bought, they hand it back to the Creator and they regain their souls tonight. How's that?
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, that's why we do it.
Wow.
So if we got 1,000 people doing this tonight, it's a good start, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. Like a domino effect. Yeah.
And the soul will solve all the planet's problems. The soul is the only thing that can solve the planet, because it
has the soul
omnipotent. It's omnipotent. Nothing can meet it. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, so we're continuing 103. This is under Mercury. This thing makes you antisocial.
Antisocial, light and sound.
Gives you battery acid.
Battery acid, light and sound.
Calculating.
Calculating, light and sound.
Communication lines.
Communication lines, light and sound.
There, your telepathy is running on communication lines. Why on lines? In other words, it means that it's being regimented. 103, dispersal, and you will be under dispersal.
Dispersal, light and sound.
False trail.
False trail, light and sound.
Mercury.
Mercury, light and sound.
Mercury is also poison, okay, on top of it. Master code.
Master code, light and sound.
Master race.
Master race, light and sound.
Mercury is under master race and master code. And the black box.
Black box, light and sound.
Sorcery, you're under sorcery.
Sorcery, light and sound.
The robot.
The robot, light and sound.
The secret.
The secret, light and sound.
It's all under mind 4103 Mercury. The shadow.
The shadow, light and sound.
And unacceptable.
Unacceptable, light and sound.
Close that. 4103,
4103, 103, 40, light and sound.
112, capitulated.
112, capitulated, light and sound.
Delusional.
Delusional, light and sound.
Fraudster.
Fraudster, light and sound.
Okay, we'll do a group of words now, and you can just do it at the end. You can close them together. Potential, impotent, and insinuate.
Potential, impotent.
And insinuate.
And insinuate, light and sound.
Judgmental, mathematics, and self-sabotage.
Judgmental, mathematic, and self-sabotage, light and sound.
Subliminal, telepathy, and victory.
Subliminal.
Telepathy and victory.
Telepathy and victory, light and sound.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable, light and sound.
Zionist.
Zionist, light and sound.
Close that. 4112.
4112, 112, 40, light and sound.
Okay, 121. Antimatter.
121. Empty matter, light and sound.
Attraction.
Attraction, light and sound.
Lesser than.
Lesser than, light and sound.
Overwhelm.
Overwhelm, light and sound.
Poverty and pressure.
Poverty and pressure, light and sound.
Top secret.
Top secret, light and sound.
Okay, close that. 4121.
4121, 121, 40, light and sound.
Okay, now we're going to 130. 30 is under the connotation of fear, because 30 is the number for fear. Devastation, illusions, and insolvent.
Devastation, illusion, and insolvent, light and sound.
Moonstone, seventh seal, and the story.
Moonstone, seventh seal, and?
The story.
The story, light and sound.
Okay, so they always give you a story, but stories have a beginning and end, but they're not alchemy. They do not resolve the issue. They become a circuit which keeps repeating, and you keep replaying the same thing over and over. Yeah. So 4130, close.
4130, 130, 40, light and sound.
139, subjugation, toxic waste, and worthless.
Subjugation, toxic waste, and
worthless.
Worthless, light and sound.
Close it. 40, 139.
40, 139, 139, 40, light and sound.
148, this is on your XX chromosomes, possessive.
Possessive, light and sound.
So when you're being possessive, it's because the script actually is subliminally giving you that command, possessive. So close that. 40, 148.
40, 148, 148, 40, light and sound.
166 scripted again on the XX chromosomes is the last straw and solar system.
The last straw and solar system, light and sound.
So on your XX chromosomes, you're the one that's going to be delivering the last straw, which means you've been set up. You've been set up. So close that. 40,
40, 166, 166, 40, light and sound.
Light and sound. Cool. So now we've cleared the root. Now we're going to the seed number, and the seed number is 112. There you've got 112 is 11, which is parallel worlds, and 2 is dual. Okay, so we're doing the seed, which is the third grid, making the... So third grid is 112, 22, matter, energy, space, and time laws.
Matter, energy, space, time, and law, light and sound.
Okay, that's how they make pictures out of matter, energy, space, and time. Okay.
Subconscious mind.
Subconscious mind. Okay, and it's under catch 22. There's your frame. 22 gives you parallel worlds, as above, so below, locks you in the hash sign. Or
and
in the
E
box.
equals MC squared.
Okay, cool. Puts you also in the box. Okay, relative. So 112, 31, accountant and not know.
112 and 31, accountant and not know, light and sound.
The accountant knows and you not know, according to the script. What is it? 112, 31, 31, 112.
112, 31, 31, 112, light and sound.
Okay, so that means you won't have good business acumen. Okay, next one, 40. Insinuate, capitulated.
Insinuate, capitulated.
Delusional.
Delusional.
Fraudster.
Fraudster.
Impotent.
Impotent.
Judgmental.
Judgmental.
Mathematics.
Mathematic.
Potential.
Potential.
Self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage.
And these are all under 40, mind, okay? Subliminal.
Subliminal.
Telepathy.
Telepathy.
The stomach.
The stomach.
Okay, so this thing hits you in the stomach, so you lose your mojo, you lose your gut feeling, your gut, which enables you to sense when something is...
When you need to make a decision.
When you need to make a decision, okay?
Yeah.
It's actually hitting you...
Telepathy is making it, group mentality is making your decision.
For you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
40. To the power of everyone. Okay,
cool. 40.
Tonight.
Cool. Victory, Zionist, and vulnerable.
Victory, Zionist, and vulnerable. Light and sound.
Light and sound. Close it. 112, 40.
112, 40, 40, 112, light and sound.
Now we're going 49. 49 is the number for the XY chromosome. So they index you under telepathy, XX and XY. Okay. Dichotomy, indicators, and materialize.
Dichotomy, indicated, and materialize. Light and sound.
No winner. Confidential.
No winner. Confidential.
Okay, close it. 112.
Light and sound. 112, 49, 49, 112, light and sound.
58. Imagination, marginalized.
Imagination and marginalized. Light and sound.
Okay, and then they give you a thing called the academic mind. 67. It's put under the number for soul. So just close that
mind, light and sound.
112,
58, 58, 112, light and sound.
Good, and just do 112, 67, 67, 112.
112, 67, 67, 112, light and sound.
And the final one on here is 292. I couldn't have done any worse.
292. Can you repeat?
I couldn't have done any worse.
I couldn't have done any worse, light and sound.
Okay, so normally you say, I could have done better. That is not a finite statement. You cannot alchemize when you don't use a finite statement. When you say, I couldn't have done anything worse, you got to the bottom of the rabbit hole, okay? Yes. Which means that you now go up.
So now we've found the bottom of the rabbit hole. You've all sat and wondered, what's the bottom of the rabbit hole?
It's telepathy. There it sits.
So there is a big click on click.
Cool.
Because you can't go any worse than what you are now. The only way you can go is upward.
Okay. Cool.
Are you cool?
So let's just close
you
it.
Like that?
Yeah, you like
You've got to find out when at the end of the rabbit hole.
So you get a good click. Good click. Okay.
That is cool.
So,
where are you going to go? Only upwards. Okay.
Cool. Okay. So now we're going, just close that, Asha.
112, 21, 21, 112. Oh, this is not 21.
I repeat it. 112, 292.
292 was it, yeah. 112, 292, 292, 112, light and sound.
You do that brilliantly with your Hollands. Well done. Yeah. Okay, now we're moving to the formula, and the formula is the fourth grid, and the fourth grid is 12. Okay,
12.
So 12 is one split into two. It's connected also to the X chromosomes. One splits into two. 12 hours, day and night, sun and moon, all your duality. It's all scripted here in numbers, basically. So 12 is letter L, and it's magnesium is the atomic element. So we just give you a couple of words under L. L for love, lies, and litigation.
Lies.
And litigation.
And litigation, light and sound.
Light and sound, cool. Magnesium 12L.
Magnesium 12L, light and sound.
Okay, now we go to 30. 30, Asia, bug, and fact, light and
30,
sound.
Asia, bug, and fact, light and sound.
It puts you under fear. You can just do fear, light and sound.
Fear, light and sound.
Okay. Next one, 39, art, ent, and net, puts you on the network.
Art, ent, and net, light and sound.
Light and sound. Rat, tar, and 10.
Rat, tar, and 10, light and sound.
1239, close.
1239, 3912, light and sound.
Now this is under your XX chromosomes. Abuse, as is, and sex.
Abuse.
As is and sex.
As is and sex, light and sound.
Light and sound. 1248, 4812.
1248, 4812, light and sound.
Okay, cool. And the next one is Sun, S-O-N, and XX. You'll be double crossed, light and sound.
Sun, O-X.
And XX.
And XX, double cross, light and sound.
Close it, 1248.
1248, 4812, light and sound.
So this indicates, this puts you into your six senses. So when you're running under telepathy, you're running under the six senses. You're not running under the soul. You're not running under your five elements. So you don't have your potency. You're running per the script as it puts you on this biological line. Okay, so this is how we remove it now. Next one, 57. Matter, energy, space, and time is run under moon. 57.
Matter, energy, space, and time on the moon, light and sound.
Least,
light and sound.
Steel.
Steel or deal?
No, steel.
Steel.
No,
light
deal.
and sound.
No 12, 57, 57, 12.
12, 57, 57, and 12, light and sound.
66, items and lost. Light
66,
and sound.
item and lost, light and sound.
Okay, close it. 1266.
1266, 66, 12, light and sound.
Okay, 111, insanity.
111, insanity, light and sound.
Close it.
12, 333, 333, 12, light and sound.
And the last one on this grid, which is the last grid, is failed purpose. So under telepathy, you'll land up always with a failed purpose per the script. 147. 47 is the number for beast. And that also gives the beast. So the beast is looking at you. So 12, 147, 147, 12.
12, 147, 147, 12, light and sound.
Light and sound. Okay, so we're just going to close the program. So take the program and the password telepathy.
Take the program and the password telepathy.
112, 40, and 4.
112, 40, and 4.
And 12 formula.
And 12 formula.
Take it to the power of everyone.
Take it to the power of everyone.
In the now, in the zero, and in the moment.
In the now, in the zero, and in the moment.
and channel it from the underworld up through your copper rod.
Channel it from the underworld up to the copper rod.
Into the soul.
Into the soul.
Light and sound.
Light and sound.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted. Cool. Good.
I want to just add a little bit more.
Yeah.
About copper. When you can get copper, just bring it into your house. Whatever it looks, just put it there and just keep adding. Because the copper has the ability to tap into the metaphysic world and give you messages into your soul, and you can heal.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they battle, but the more copper you get in, the more the stuff we got a huge amount of copper now in my house. And I'm only discovering all this because of the amount of copper I got. Every weekend, I'm out looking for copper on the weekends.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I've got copper sheets in my lounge. I've got like all over.
So copper is universal.
So how more you have, how stronger it is to get more connection with your soul, right?
Yeah, it has more ability.
It gives you messages.
To tap in what's going on there. And your soul taps it, channels it through the copper into the universal, into the soul, and the soul takes that energy, turns it back and sends it back to whoever's causing the trouble. And they get...
And is that, Clem, is that also in combination with a crystal?
Yes, also with the crystal. But...
copper at this time is very important because it's universal communication, and this is what we're dealing with at the moment: is universal communication. You have to.
In other words, we are getting together as one soul connection. Boom! That we are now regaining through breaking
telepathy back into conscious communication.
Yeah, cool. Okay, we have less than a minute now, and we're gonna close the show. So thank you everybody for listening to our show. For Alchemy Healing Sessions with Clem and Diane, please email to dieclem9@gmail.com, and please visit our website alchemy-cures.com. We will be very happy, folks, if you can make a donation. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Clem and Diane. And talk to you all next week.
Yes.
Thank you.
This has been The Unseen World, your divine intervention. Live every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Exclusively on the KCOR Digital Radio Network. For more information on The Unseen World, the hosts, as well as guests, please visit their website at alchemy-cures.com. That's alchemy-cures.com. The Unseen World. The Unseen World. Your metaphysical epiphany is but a show away. This is KCOR Las Vegas, home of the Digital Radio Network, broadcasting from a shack just south of Area 51. Wait, that doesn't exist. This is the KCOR Digital Radio Network. Now for the news.